Yo, what's up guys? Your boy Jacob James. Welcome back to the channel. Hope you're doing good. Hope you're doing great. But anyways, today we have another delicious video coming right up. We're going on an adventure. We're gonna do the unthinkable. We're up right now. It is currently 5:20 a.m. and we are going to watch the sunrise. We're up right now. Like literally, the birds aren't even chirping, the roosters aren't crowing, and the res dogs aren't out and about yet. So that says a lot. We're out here. We out here. But anyways, today I do have a special guest coming on this delicious show, and it's my friend, it's my brother, Joel Hillis, and it's gonna be an absolute adventure because he's a great guy, and I can't wait to get you guys acquainted with him later on in this video. But first things first, I recorded some delicious coffee B-roll earlier today around 4 a.m. It is currently 5:23, and I really want to share that with you guys. So hot coffee coming right up in 3, 2, 1. Yo, we are here. We're doing it big. Like I said, before the dogs are awake, before the res dogs are out and about. Got our Starbucks, we're ready to tackle the day. You ready to conquer the day?
Dude, we gotta climb a mountain actually. That's what I forgot to tell you about that.
Oh, okay. So we're gonna do a little bit of climbing, but hey, that's okay. Anything for the shot. Also, before we get started, I do want to like ask you some questions today about like your photography. How long have you been a photographer? Any injuries? Any like wardrobe malfunctions? No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, today it should be fun. When we get there, we'll get set up, get some shots. I do want to get some long exposure type stuff before we actually start the day. But yes, you guys, today should be pretty fun. Me and Joel are heading to the hogbacks right now. Gonna get ready to shoot, get some long exposure action going on, and just wait for golden hour to arrive. It should be beautiful, it should be great. This guy actually has to be home by 8 a.m. though to wake up his brothers for school. Yeah. So
it's gonna be fun.
It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be a short, cute, quick little vlog, especially with this guy on there. Short, little, cute. No, I'm just kidding. I'm cute.
No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
But yeah, it should be fun. We'll see you guys on the other side. Anything you want to say before the video starts?
No matter which side you make a sandwich, the bread always comes first. Remember that. Big brain.
Big brain play. All right, yo, what's up, guys? We're here at the location. We're gonna start our trek up this, I guess you'd call it mountain, hill. I don't know the legit. The hogback. Yeah, you ready for this, Joel?
Yeah, I'm ready. I got a lightsaber just in case, you know, someone tries to mess with it.
Let's see it. Let's see it. Come on. Okay, Mr. Sith Lord. Bro, that looks. Ooh. Yo. Do the money shot now.
The money shot?
Yeah, where you take the breath. Woo, that's clean. All right, let's do this, bro. All right, so what you see right now is lighting from his lightsaber. Thank you, Joel, for lighting up my face. Yeah. Anyways, just to let you guys know, we are walking up this little hogback, and it's gonna be pretty fun. As you guys look behind me, it's kind of light. You can kind of see the sun coming up. But how long do you think this walk should take, bro? 45 minutes, okay. So we're definitely gonna try to speed walk up there. We might have to cancel the low exposure shots. We're gonna have to Karen walk. But hey, we're gonna get the beautiful sun rising, get photos. I do wanna get some silhouette photos of Joel, and also a Titanic pose of me and Joel. Of course. You know, him holding my waist and then me putting my arms out. You know, it's cinematic, bro. James Cameron, come on. But other than that, see you guys when we get up there. It's gonna be pretty lengthy trek up ahead, so see you guys on the other end. Bro.
Looks good,
Yo. Yo, you guys, we did it. It looks so gorgeous, man.
It does. It looks a lot worse.
This is Gallup? This is Gallup?
It's Gallup, yeah. That's seriously.
Yo.
If you go to that mountain, it's this side and that side of Gallup. You see all of Gallup.
Okay. No, dude, I like seeing this side of Gallup because this looks amazing. Yo, big shout out to Joel for coming up here. But you guys got a couple photos, probably gonna shoot a couple more. And then once the sun peaks over the mountains, I am gonna interview this guy for a quick like 2 to 5 minutes, just so you guys get to know him a little bit more. His roots in photography, how long he's been doing it, his experiences, favorite photo he's ever taken, and just embarrassing experiences or big time fails.
There you go.
So that being said, you guys, we're up here. We made it! All right, I'm gonna go take some bangers now.
Let's go.
Now I'm gonna start that segment of the vlog that I mentioned at the beginning of the video, where I'm gonna ask Joel a couple of questions so you guys can get more acquainted with him and so he can get to know you guys. Okay, so the first question, these are just off the top of the head. When did you first start photography?
I would have to say I asked my mom for like a... No, I didn't even ask my mom. She just bought me a camera one day. And I remember having it and I was like, I'm not gonna do anything with this camera. Like, I don't, this is not my thing.
Take pictures of the dog.
Yeah, take pictures of dogs.
Some butterflies.
at the birthday parties and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But first I started off with Noah, my little brother. He's really awesome. And I took like this, maybe I'll send it to you. I took this really cool picture and I edited it. And it was when it was in the mall, the golf place. I took pictures there and I edited it. I thought it was really cool. Yeah. Okay. But at first I still wasn't fully in there, you know. I wasn't all the way
like committed. I want to do photography.
Yeah. Those were just pictures I just took just randomly one day. But what really sparked me was on Valentine's Day, actually, of all times. I didn't really know much about photography or anything like that. And it was a cloudy day, and they had roses, and I was like, yeah, let's just, go for it. Let's just take pictures. Okay. So I remember taking pictures, and at first, there's a difference between getting that money shot and and just taking a picture. Like, oh, here's my phone. Let's take pictures right here. Take pictures of family. There's a difference between that and that shot that you just know deep in your heart.
You planned it, you got the settings right, and you kind of were like, that's the money shot.
That's the baller shot.
So would you say that on that Valentine's Day shoot that you had with your friends, that was the moment that you fell in love with photography? Like, man, I want to do this.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Like, this is good. This is awesome. Like, I want to keep doing more of this.
Exactly. I remember it was the picture of Kalea, and I remember taking the picture and then looking at it, and I was like, wow, like this is really good. Okay. And then I remember showing them, and this is probably the part that gets most photographers and gets most people who do portraits, is seeing that genuine happiness on their self when
like that's me.
Mm-hmm, yeah. Like that's me.
Of course.
And seeing that in their eyes, and you see that boost of confidence, you see that boost of self-esteem, and it's just that little love that you give them, and that little love they give to themselves, because they look at it and they're like, wow, like I look really good. And in the beginning, when you're taking pictures of people, they're like very awkward about it, and they're very like, oh, I don't know, how do I pose? Where do I put my hands?
Do I look okay?
Yeah. But once you show them how good they look, they just come alive, and then they become more confident, and then they post it on their social media, and they're just so exhilarated and so happy, and that's probably one of the main reasons why I take portraits, is because those people just come alive. They become so happy when they see themselves in that camera, and it's so, you know, if I never got paid for doing this, which I actually kind of don't, but just seeing them happy and seeing them genuine really is the payment. It really is.
It's like, okay, even if you do get paid, it's like their reaction to the photos I just took of them matters so much more. And that's so true, because even if you don't get paid, because I've done like a couple gigs for free, like I've done a whole wedding for free, and I remember at first I was kind of salty, like, man, I'm not getting paid, this is a lot of work. But then again, it's like once you ship them photos off to whoever you're taking the photos for, clients if you will, and seeing their faces light up on how you just locked their memories in a frame, it just brings this joy to you, knowing that, man, I just captured something so important to them. And one thing that I want to add to that is there's that photographer's high that you get when you're out on a photo shoot, you're out in the field, and you snap that photo and you look into your little LCD screen or your little viewfinder, and you're like, that looks amazing.
You're like, that's it.
And then you look forward to editing it, and it just looks banger. And there's even those photos that you're like, man, these are whack, I don't like this composition. But then when you get into editing it, you're like,
oh, it's pretty good.
That was actually
that was really good. Yeah, I don't know how many times I've done that where like
it's like, these are trash.
Yeah, these are trash. Like, goodness, like it looks like Noah took these, and then you go and edit it, and you're like, oh, this is pretty good. This is pretty good. It's not gonna bad.
Yeah, of course. All right, so that was a good story. So now the next question I wanted to ask you was, do you have any cringe photographer moments? Like when you first started, like photos that you will never share with the world, but you're gonna share them on the channel
I will share them on the channel, okay. I remember when I was first starting out, I would oversaturate everything. That was my big draw. I would be like, yeah, let's add some more yellow. And like by the time I was done and I got up, went to the restroom, came back, I would look at them like, what are these aliens doing in my picture?
I
like,
just changed their whole race. They're
yeah,
not even
like
human anymore.
You're not even human anymore. Like I would look back on them and it's like, this person's orange, or like the background's like way too bright. And I think, yeah, I still have some of them.
No shame.
No shame. Yeah, I still have them.
Well, definitely send me a few of them, and then we'll throw them on here.
Yeah.
Do you know one in particular that was just like horrible? I'm sorry if the model that you shot is like sees these photos.
Yeah, they're like, I thought that was really good. Like, no, man, that was horrible.
But that's the cool thing about photographers. You're always progressing. Your aesthetic is always changing. There's always new trends and new photographers that you get introduced with that you use for inspiration, and then you basically pour that into your own work. So no matter how long you've been doing photography, your aesthetic will always like evolve. It'll always change. It'll always transform into something that you like now. Because what you like now is probably something you didn't like a year ago, or something you'd even discover a year ago. So I think that's the beautiful thing about photography is even if you're a beginner, even if you've been doing it for 20 years, it doesn't matter. Your style will always change.
Learning. You're always adapting.
And you're gonna look at your photos that are 1 to 5 years old and be like, man, those are trash. What was I doing?
Yeah.
And I think that's one of the bittersweet parts about it is like, man, those clients that I had in 2019 that I did their wedding, only if they could get what I could do now.
He's gonna do my wedding.
Definitely, I'm down. Oh yeah, also, what was your first photography gig? That's the next question I want to ask.
There's this girl named, I forget her name. You know who you are. It's basically for her graduation photos, and I remember that was the first time I really had to edit something out. There was like this ugly there's ugly vase in the background, and I was like, I stayed up like till like 3 o'clock in the morning trying to edit out the vase, like, because at first, like, when you don't know what you're doing, it's super hard.
Like, what do I do?
Yeah, what do I do? I don't know how to edit this vase out.
I'm not a Photoshop expert.
Yeah. And I remember it was so hard because it was like around her like dress or something.
Yeah.
And I was like trying to like curve it, and it's on the phone too, so I'm like, I don't know how to do this because I was a beginner, and I was just I just kind of went for it. But that was the first gig. I think I got paid maybe $30. I didn't know how much I was supposed to charge people, but
oh man, $30. That's like, I'm gonna take these on my phone now. Send them to you right now.
Yeah. But
you live and you learn.
Yeah.
Basically. Yeah.
But that was she was my first real client, and I took her senior photos. I actually took some of her track photos.
Okay.
I'm so sorry, I forgot your name. I'll look it up later.
Okay.
Yeah.
No worries. But the next question I wanted to ask is, do you remember our first wedding that we shot together?
I do.
Remember I paid you.
Yeah, I remember that. I remember you're
yeah.
like, let's do it. And I remember you were like, empty your whole SD card and fill it up.
Yeah.
And that's exactly what I did.
We did.
I remember I was super nervous because I was like, I did.
Me too. It was my first wedding. It
Yeah.
was your first wedding.
And I was like,
I need someone's help.
yeah.
Yeah.
I remember first going into it and like I was just like, just go for it, dude. Just you can't, if you overthink things, then you're never gonna really get that. If you think like, oh, like I need to do this, honestly,
I'm not ready.
I'm not ready.
Not
you
qualified.
will never feel like you're ready. You'll never feel like, oh yeah, I could do it. You honestly just have to go for it,
Learn from your mistakes, even.
Yeah, learn from your mistakes. And the only way, what was it in Star Wars? Was it failure is the best teacher? I say I learned more than failure than I've done from winning, honestly.
That's true. Yeah, I remember that wedding that we shot together, though. Man, the shutter was off. The photos were blurred. Some of them weren't even in focus. I didn't know like if my settings were 100% good to go.
We had different cameras.
We had different cameras,
I had
but the
Canon.
dope thing about it was they loved them so much.
Mm-hmm.
Even though it was our first gig and we've improved so much now. Sorry we couldn't shoot your wedding while we were super experienced and knew everything.
Yeah, I'm sorry about that.
But I'm so glad that they loved them and that they were satisfied with them and they were content. Now, the last question I want to ask you is, where do you see yourself 3 years from now? And what do you plan to do with photography this year?
Oh, that's a good question.
Yeah. Where do you plan to go from here?
3
Like
years.
now that we've done this and you're gonna start shooting photos every single week and you're gonna start posting on your Instagram again.
Yeah, I will.
After a year of ghosting everyone.
I did.
No, I'm
like,
just kidding.
Yeah,
I'm
seriously.
just putting them on blast. But
Yeah.
yeah, where do you see yourself a year from now? Or what are your plans for the next year?
Let me answer the first question you asked. Married.
Yeah.
Just kidding. Maybe. Just kidding. But I'm seeing myself hopefully in college at Fort Lewis. If you Fort Lewis people see me, like let me in. I'm cool. Promise. I have good grades. Accept me. But honestly, I either want to be a stuntman or in the FBI. Okay. If I'm going to the FBI, I need to get a criminology degree, become a cop, and then FBI. Or I could become a stuntman where basically I jump off buildings and get paid for it.
Okay.
And
that's gnarly.
Yeah.
I'd love to get photos of that.
Yeah, I mean, I would
do
be
it
like,
right now.
Yeah, let me just jump off the cliff real quick. So I either want to do, be a stuntman or an FBI agent, which is pretty cool. But I want to keep up my photography. I really do. I love taking pictures and I love seeing that as like a side hustle. You feel me?
Nice.
So yeah, maybe married, stuntman, FBI.
Or shoot, photography might take over.
Yeah.
And let me tell you guys this. I remember going to high school. I remember a few of my teachers were like, don't go to film school. And I was like, why? They're like, that's something you should keep as a hobby. You're not going to make real money doing that. So don't do it. And I was like so discouraged. And I ended up going to school for something totally different, not even media, photography, or videography related. But I got my job at my first college doing video and photography work.
It's weird how life takes you like that.
And it's like I didn't even have to go to school for it, and now I'm getting paid for it. Like, what? And I'm just saying that because maybe you or maybe some of you out there, you don't know what you're gonna do. And shoot, I didn't go to school, and that's how I make a living now. I got a lot more weddings and photo gigs booked this year than I did last year, and it's actually sustaining me. It's allowing me to have enough to even save money, and it allowed me to be more financially responsible. And that's just through photography and videography, and it's a big blessing, and I am thankful for being gifted in the area of it. But I know, you never know, you might just jump into full-time photo and video. With that being said, man, thank you, Joel, for your photography stories, and this was a very good vlog.
I'm finally warm now because the sun's hitting us.
It's so warm. Let me check the exposure.
Yeah.
Let me see.
Watch it just be whitewashed the whole time.
Actually, it's not. It looks really good. Oh yeah, that looks good.
No. Exposure's good.
Yep.
Well, again, thank you so much, Joel, for jumping on today's vlog.
man.
I literally texted him last night at like 10 or 11
It was 11.
11 p.m.
I went to sleep like at 12:30.
And I was like, Joel, do you want to go shoot some photos in the morning? Like, he's like, what time? I'm like, 5:30. He's like, dude, the sun doesn't come until 6:30. I'm like, well, sunrise photos. He's like, So sunrise photos. I'm gonna bring my lightsaber. That's the first thing he didn't even say I'm gonna bring my camera. He's like, I'm gonna bring my lightsaber. I'm like, yeah, bring your lightsaber, but you should bring your camera too.
Yeah, I was like, oh yeah, that's probably a good idea.
But thank you again, Joel, for having me. It was cool to hear photo stories, and you guys definitely look out for more big things coming from us. Not only as
yeah, I'll tell you.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
There's gonna be a Star Wars film, and I'm gonna be appearing in it. It's a fan film, of course. You know,
fan film.
George Lucas is not coming to New Mexico. Sorry, guys.
He's not coming to Gallup to the hogbacks to make a whole new planet up.
Also, I'm gonna be doing on Caleb's channel. Shout out to Caleb Butler. I'm gonna be doing a challenge on there called the 4x4 by 48 challenge. Basically, I run 4 miles every 4 hours for 48 hours. So you guys are gonna have to go over there. Probably put them in the link below. And I'm gonna be doing that this Friday or Saturday.
Okay.
So yeah, be on the lookout for that too.
Hopefully Caleb gets the video edited in a week, because I am shooting a wedding this weekend, but I want to have this video uploaded by this Friday.
Yeah.
So hopefully by next Friday, I'll bug Caleb and have him edit it, and then I'll put the link in the description, and then I'll let you guys know on social media if it finished, and then you guys could go and watch his 4x4 by 48 challenge. And you guys, it's gonna be really cool. I'm gonna be proud of you after you do it. I know you're gonna be able to do it. You have it in you.
Thanks, man.
But thank you again, Joel. And yeah, just look out for more photos from him. Follow him on Instagram. You already know. I'll put the link right here. I'll put his username right here, and all that good stuff. Do all the plugs. But other than that, you guys, thank you for this amazing morning sunrise vlog. I don't know what to call it. I'm probably gonna call it beautiful sunrise, or
the sunrise vlog,
or watching the sunrise. There's so many titles, but we do need to get them now. With that being said, love you guys so much.
Take a picture right here.
Take a picture.
Yeah,
a thumbnail.
A thumbnail on the thumbnail.
Gosh.
Classic.
But yeah, other than that, we'll see you guys later.
We're going down the mountain.
Much love. We're gonna go down the mountain, and
we're just gonna throw ourselves off of it, and that's the quickest way I've heard.
Practice your stunt, man.
Let's practice my stunt performance.
Skills. But again, we'll see you guys later. Peace out.
See ya.
Bye.
That was really good.
Yeah.